I'm here with Kevin Two Guns Lerena and the ambassador for Aquila Boxing. Kev, a nice tournament coming up, right?
Very cool, Hayes. I think nice matchups. Geraldine and I and the extended team are trying our best to put on good matchups and create platforms for fighters. And that's what we're doing, right? So you've got a mixture of different gyms, different trainers, different managers, different fighters coming together to fight one another. And that's what creates interest and drives revenue and viewership in the sport.
A quick turnaround for you, obviously coming back from the UK and straight back to South Africa to do a boxing tournament. What's the feelings like?
Yeah, of course. We set out to do, well, my word is my way. I'm not going to cancel events or cancel things because I need to focus on me. Boxing is a selfish sport, but like I said, we've got an extended team that can help, and everything was in play already, so it didn't distract me from our fights. It just was about coming back, taking 1 or 2 days to recover, and then getting stuck in with this and the Friday night fights on the 1st of August. Like I said, man, it's opportunity. So anybody who doesn't realize the opportunity we're doing and providing for fighters is just naive or maybe just plain stupid. So for us, it's about opportunity and what we're doing for the sport of boxing and trying to create a vibe and drive content and drive viewership. I mean, our viewership is phenomenal. I was speaking to Nick because he was asking about our viewership on social media. I clicked on that impressions board. We've had over 650,000 views in, I think, it's 30 days.
30 days, yeah.
And then on my personal side, it's 4 million views, which means we're driving content and driving viewership, and that's what the blue chip sponsors want, that's what people want, that's what broadcasters want. So I'm just happy to be in the position to create an opportunity and a platform for our other fighters to use our platform to drive their viewership up, because at the end of the day, that's what it's about. We are thinking from the corner, and it's all about the fighters.
But isn't it great though? So I mean, you obviously seeing your career, but these guys on stage, you're providing them that platform, but to kind of like take a seat back and realize that you're making an impact in their lives, because without you, these guys don't get up and they don't get the opportunity to fight.
Most definitely. I think we providing a platform and creating opportunities and generating a positive impact on fighters, trainers and managers' lives. I mean, you see Kane Faree's fighting, he's managed by No Doubt Management, it's Colin Nathan and Gert. They're a different platform, but their fighters are fighting on our platform, which shows that there's not enough tournaments to have only one fighter fighting on a specific platform. So it's about working together and amalgamating across the board, and that's what we set out to do. We're not in competition with anybody. We're not in competition. I spoke to Geraldine, actually was speaking about it last night. I said it's pretty crazy that we're running our own race, and by running our own race is what's generating the content, the viewership and the hype. Look at this press conference. Was it full? Yes or no?
Yeah.
It was full. People are excited. People are happy to have opportunities for their friends, families, fighters. That's what it's about, a family-friendly environment, and Friday night will be no different.
And from your side, this tournament happens now in August. What have we got left for the rest of the year?
We'll do one more show by the end of the year. We don't know a date as of yet. We'll discuss dates with our broadcasting partner, Supersport, but we'll definitely do another show. We set out to do 4 shows a year, which is, I think, a realistic number. With Geraldine obviously being a full-time mom and having to do so much admin behind the scenes with the boxing and the promotion, and then me being the face and the brand ambassador of it, focusing on my career. I think it's 4 shows is realistic, and I think we got one more show, and it's going to be a good one. We want to try up it a little bit and see what we can do. Not to say that these are small, these are big. These shows cost a lot of money to put on, especially with the production that we're doing. But we're very grateful for our phenomenal sponsors: World Sports Betting, Tigris Wealth, JCP Steel, HP. All these guys have rallied together to support us and to support our vision. So I'm forever, eternally grateful.
And a bit of a selfish question, because I know you like making good social media matchups. Jared Silverman, Estia Papers, does that interest you?
Yeah, of course. I think Jared is making a comeback. He hasn't fought for a very long time. I think Jared's a gutsy fighter. He's very tough. We haven't seen him in the ring for a long time, so we don't know how he's going to look or what he's going to do. But I'm sure he's preparing hard for whatever. He's got a fight now in July, I think, if I'm not mistaken. He's meant to have a fight now. Yeah, and that would be a nice comeback fight. And obviously, ST Papers is super exciting, very electrifying. It makes for a good fight. If they both want to fight one another, they know who to call. We'll put the fight on. And Jared's game, they both called each other out. ST obviously responded to the call-outs, and that's what boxing needs: a bit of sting, a bit of hype, a bit of vibe, content, viewership. Look at that content drive and that viewership that created. So would I be dismissive of it? By no means. I think both guys will have fights lined up. I think Esti's got a fight this weekend in Cape Town, which I think he needs to win, and then Jared obviously needs a comeback fight prior to fighting Esti, which I think he should have a comeback fight. When I last spoke to him a couple of weeks or months ago, he said he's got a fight. So of course, Esti Papers versus Jared Silverman. Jared Silverman does want that fight. Esti Papers wants it too. Will we put it on? Most definitely. Obviously, if both fighters are forthcoming and the numbers are right and we have a good platform, why not? I think it's a fight that definitely deserves to be on your World of Champions Super Sport.
And I wanted to ask you, just your own career quickly. Obviously, you just got out the ring. Are you anticipating getting another one in before the end of the year?
I'd like to, maybe towards the end of December. Let's see. I don't know what's going to happen. Boxing, we've had 2 fights in a space of 2 months, and then obviously we now unfortunately lost, so we got to go back to the drawing board and see. But I'm still the WBC Bridgeweight champion. There's the WBA champion. They're looking to unify, so we could have a potential big fight there. Where and when, I don't know. I'd like to get out one more time before the end of the year. If it means I only get out early next year, then so be it. It's okay, and I'm ready to rumble whenever it is, but I need a bit of a break now. I need a break, so I'm completely, I wouldn't say withdrawing, but I'm just giving myself a good long break. I've had 2 fights. I fought in May, I fought in July, big platforms, carrying the show on my shoulders here, a sellout show on Legacy Boxing Promotions, and then obviously co-main event in front of 97,000 people. Takes its toll on the body, the mind, and the soul. So right now, I'm just taking some time off, spend some time with my family, move around, train now and then spend time with my kids and my wife. And focus on ABP. Yes. Fight as a platform.
I was about to say, because obviously Peter Smith is your head trainer, and he's got 2 boxers that are on the undercard. Gary Van started and took a fight, so you get to now watch them and sort of guide them. I know that you're an ambassador and you're supposed to be neutral, but it's hard to be when you're in the same gym.
Yeah, of course, they're close to my heart. Gary and Safatso train in the same gym as me. They both got good matchups, and if they prepare adequately and they do what they need to do, they should win. But like I said, I'm neutral. I'm an ambassador. I'm providing a platform now. I'll be sitting ringside watching both of them. Both fighters fight one another, and Gary's a nice, humble guy. He's 22 years old. He's looking to do big things in the sport. He's charismatic, and we'll support his endeavors. And if that means putting him on our shows or fighting him wherever, I'm just there to support and help grow the platform and the fighters teams.
Well, from our side, it's just a big congratulations for the 3rd tournament already in succession. It's been absolutely amazing so far.
Thank you.
And obviously the World of Champions, it'll be on the 1st of August.
Are you commentating?
I am commentating.
Okay. There you go. Hayden Jones commentating the ABP on Supersport, your World of Champions, SA Boxing Talk.
Thank you very much,
Cheers.
Kevin. I wanted to see you. Well, we'll see you on Thursday for
and
the weigh-in.
just a massive shout out, Hayden. I want to give a shout out to my beautiful wife, Geraldine, for her support. There she is, working. And then a massive shout out to our sponsors for this event: World Sports Betting, Tigris Wealth Group, JCP Steel, Hirschkop and Pina, as well as our security brand partners and Boxing South Africa for the sanctioning and the support. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
And yeah, pleasure.